Hi, it's John Cronshaw here with my author diary for the weekend in August the 16th, 2026. I've had a busy week, back at it after the fun adventures at Coniston. So this week I've been working on a few projects. My main focus has actually been Six of Swords, which is the 27th novella in the Ravenglass Chronicles. So I think, what am I on? Just about to do chapter 12 in that. So I'm probably about halfway through my draft. Also, basically gone through what I've done so far on The Hammer and the Crown, which is Ravenglass Legends Book 5. So when I finish with Six of Swords, I'll be ready to go again with that. I've also been looking over these old open projects, kind of looking at what I can do as quick, easy wins to tick them off. So I did go over a story called Blindsight. So this is actually a Blind Gambit prequel novella that I wrote about 8 years ago. So I have done a editing pass on that, done final checks, and yeah, it's all good. So it was basically at a stage where it was pretty much done. I just needed to finish it off, and I never got around to finishing it off. So yeah, that's pretty bad. But I think what happened was I basically abandoned the second book for a while. So I'd done it, and then I found it too difficult to write that second book. So I abandoned the series and moved on to other things. So that was left basically gathering dust. So I have polished that off and posted it on my Patreon. So there is now a novella-length story set. It basically tells a story of when the main character, Brian, he gets the chip that allows him to see in virtual worlds. So if you're a free member of my Patreon, then you can download that now. So I've put it up as a book funnel link, so you can just whack it on your Kindle or whatever device you use to read on. So I've also been going through a Black Death spin-off story. So I've basically gone over it once, and now I just need to do a final pass of it. So I will put that up probably some point next week. So yeah, another story to tick off. So that's good. So in terms of reading, I've been reading, I think it's Ghostwater by Wight. So this is book 5 in the Cradle series. Now I think I mentioned that I was a bit kind of going back and forth on book 2. And obviously I'm on book 5 now, so I've been enjoying the series for sure. I think I've identified what it is that I do find a bit confusing about this series, and it is just a style thing. It's so basically what he does is this point of view shifts that are a bit jarring, a bit weird. So you'd cut, like, the technical term, I think, is head hopping. So what this is you'll be in the POV of, say, the protagonist, the main character, and then suddenly you'll be in the point of view of someone else watching the main character doing something else. Or like watching the main character walk away and then making a comment, and it's like, oh, okay, I'm here now. Okay, that's a bit weird. So it is a little bit confusing. It's a bit jarring. It's not something I do. But once you kind of understand that is what he does as a style thing, then actually I'm quite enjoying the story, and I've really got into the series. I do now understand progression fantasy. I don't think I really got the what it was from the first book. But now I'm into book 5, I really get it. And I really get the why it works, because it's basically there is one drive in the series, and that is to get more power, to become more powerful, to progress through the ranks of power. So this is literally going through a magic system, leveling up like you would in a video game, except there's no kind of video game mechanics. It is just, he's gone from wherever it is, a copper to an iron to a gold, going through all these ranks. And then as the story progresses, you get hints of more ranks and more potential things. So yeah, now I could see the appeal of it. As I said before, it definitely feels like a anime series. There's kind of fantasy. It's mostly fantasy, but there's definitely sci-fi elements as well. And now we've gone into kind of portals and stuff like that. So the world is kind of getting bigger, more intricate in this 5th book. I really enjoyed the 3rd and 4th books, so yeah, I'm going to carry on with this series anyway. So next week then, I'm going to try and finish Six of Swords if I can. Should be able to. Also want to polish off this Black Death story. Tick another one off the open projects list. And yeah, just kind of probably have another sniff at the open projects folder, see if there's any quick wins in there. I know that there's like a Dawn of Assassins novella in there. That might be a little bit long, don't know. And I've also been toying around with the idea of a historical fantasy series. So probably won't do that, but yeah, just kind of mind going into different directions. But yeah, my main focus is at Six Swords, and then it'll be this Ravenglass Legends book 5. So until next time, cheerio.